Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Sumayyah, aka Sumi. If this is your first time here, I'd like to say make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications. I release videos every week. This channel focuses on all the things you need to know around pregnancy, postpartum, and birth, as well as for early parenting, sacred entrepreneurship, and a little bit of lifestyle sprinkled in there as well. Today, I want to tell y'all a story. So, let me see, I jumped on Instagram in about 2016. Been on Instagram ever since. It's been awesome, great. Have definitely achieved some success over there in that platform. And one of my most common questions is about my skincare routine. Let me tell you a little bit about my skin first. So I have like combination to normal skin. I definitely have some sebum overproduction at times, which can cause acne for me, outside of just looking like a shiny freaking disco ball by the end of the day. And I definitely experienced hormonal acne when I was going through puberty into my teen years. And I used to go, I'm tell you a little story about this. So I used to go to the flea market where they have a lot of natural skincare vendors and like food and cool antique things and vintage clothes and rare finds, right? And one weekend when I was there, this is when I was a teenager around age maybe 15 or so, there was a vendor named Iyoba, and Iyoba, you know, the vendor person that was there was talking to me. I was asking about their products, and I mentioned how I'm looking for a facial soap that's good for acne and to especially clear up hyperpigmentation from acne scars. And they're like, I have a perfect soap for you. And it was this soap right here. It's a tomato soap. The tomato soap, super simple. I had never heard of a tomato soap. It sounded weird to me, honestly. And they were like, no, it's called the vitamin C. It helps to lighten up the dark marks, all that jazz. Tomato soap. It's called Fresh Tomato. And I was like, okay, sure. So I tried the soap. Let me tell y'all. My skin looked like I was 7 years old again. I was like, whoa. In addition, let me back up a little bit. I changed my diet, cleaned up my diet. At the time I was a vegan, made sure I stopped eating processed foods and freaking French fries and, you know, vegan cheese pizza. And then also drank more water and made sure I got enough sleep, changed my pillowcase more often, and made sure that I was consistent in washing my face every night and every morning. So all those things in combination allowed this wonderful soap to actually do its job. It didn't have much to fight with anymore, you know, like the French fry grease and the makeup, sleeping in the makeup thing. So now almost 2 decades later, I am still using this soap because it works and it's that good. And Iyoba is a skincare brand. It's based out of Oakland, California in the United States. And it's a woman-owned, Black-owned skincare line. I'm gonna show you what the soap looks like. It's just like this really beautiful, sorry, this bag, the soap is like kind of sticking to the bag because, you know, it's just hot where I'm at, so it does that. Let me make it look cute for you, hold on. There we go, does it look cute enough? I hope it looks cute enough for you. Well, this is a soap. I personally take this soap and I cut it into 3 or 4 sections so it lasts longer because it is a natural soap. It doesn't have preservatives like a Dove soap bar or like an Irish Spring soap bar to like prevent it from like melting. It kind of melts kind of fast, honestly. It has a really, really nice smell. Like, how do I describe it? It's very light. It's not very scent heavy. I feel like when I use it on my face, I'm not overwhelmed by like a smell when I'm using it. It's pretty neutral, but like in this form, it definitely has a nice fresh scent. It's not very drying, which I love. It's really important for me. I think because I have a little bit of combo skin with that overproduction of sebum, which is a natural oil that our skin produces. So it doesn't cause my skin to like strip out all the oils and then overproduce. So therefore it doesn't cause so therefore it clears up the acne quite fast, I would say. It says it's paraben and sulfate free. The ingredients listed are olive oil, organic coconut oil, safflower oil, spring water, sodium hydroxide, and fresh tomato. So I don't know if that deters you, but to me it makes me feel like, yes, I want that on my skin. So the first thing I usually do in my routine, therefore, is wash my face with this soap. But actually at times, I also use this oil either as a double cleanser or as my final moisturizer. So this oil is also by Iyoba, but you see it's like unmarked. She's kind of put it like a little sticker on here so I know what it is, because she's testing out a new brand or a new line for her brand, because she's like a freaking alchemist for scents and smells. She has like some of the most delicious smells I've ever experienced in my life. They're like so orgasmic. And some people are also not into the smell thing. So she's doing like a more neutral, all natural, all her things are natural, but like a just neutral, natural scented line that's catered to skin. So this is her unreleased Rose Glow Oil. It's a rose infused avocado and sunflower oil. And let me tell you, this oil just feels like silk. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it is like so light in the way that you want for a skin oil, okay? So it comes in this form, how she has it right now. It's like this dropper, which I think is so brilliant because it allows me to really control how much of the product I'm getting. You only need like a few drops. So when I use it as a double cleanser, what's double cleansing? Double cleansing is when you use two different forms of something to cleanse, and oftentimes it's an oil first, and then it's a lather type of cleanser. So I use the oil and lather method. People sometimes use like a different type of, like two different types of cleansers, like, oh, a gel and then like a more water-based cleanser, I don't know. So I use this first, and when I use it as a double cleanser, I typically use it at night, I feel like, because I feel like you have the most buildup on your skin from the whole day. And also if I wear makeup, for sure, I always double cleanse. Actually, I guess I could say triple cleanse when I use makeup. So the first step is oil. If you do not know this, oil is like one of the best ways to remove makeup, especially like mascara, so you don't have it all caked up on your eyelid, causing you to have a sty or worse, like an eye infection. And then for your skin, clogging up your pores, making, more problems and like acne and things like that could lead to scarring and marks and irritation. So I take this oil first, put it on my skin. I'll show y'all in a bit what that looks like. And then I use this soap. If I don't double cleanse, I just go straight for the soap. And I make sure that I get a good lather going. All you need is a little bit. That's also why I cut it into a few pieces so it can last longer, and also to control how much of the product I'm getting on my hands. I just use my hands and I just like do my face in circular motions for about 1 minute. And then I follow up about once a week to twice a week with this moisture mask. The moisture mask is by Iyoba as well. And it says it's rose hips, bentonite clay, organic roses, green clay, honey, and love. And I think there's a lot of love, actually. Probably should have been the first ingredient. It says our rose and honey moisture face mask softens, replenishes, and gently purifies the skin. Simply add water, aloe vera gel, or your favorite floral water. Mix and apply to your face. Let it dry, then rinse off. Follow with the Iyoba's Renew Face Elixir for added moisture. So I'll show you what this looks like. So it's like a little jar, it's glass. By the way, all her stuff is glass because she's eco-friendly. Hello. And I'm gonna just take my hand so you can kind of see. This is just like a powder. It's similar, it looks like cumin actually. But it does not smell like cumin, okay? Which is very important because cumin has a very musky smell, as you know. I'm the type of person that puts cumin in everything, like even my eggs, I don't know if you're that type of person, but if you are, you're my kind of people, and I love you already. Okay, this has a very light, earthy smell. I can smell the honey. That's what it is, like a sweet, earthy smell. It is so nice. I also feel like I can't really smell much when I put this on my face. But this is like so awesome, especially for acne prone skin, because it's going to like really dry out those bumps. So I use it as a spot treatment sometimes, or I use it all over my face, okay? I tend to get my bumps on my cheeks, so I'll just put it on my cheeks sometimes and a little bit on my forehead. And then like the chin period bumps, so annoying. I'll just put, I'll take a little bit of it, a little bit of the powder, a little bit of my whatever water base I'm using, and put it as a spot treatment. So this is, I'm just gonna have this be an unmarked rose water. I'm not gonna show the brand because it's like insignificant, because really it's just like a rose water that I got from like a local store in my city where I live, and it's organic. And I'm gonna use the rose water so I'm gonna so I'm gonna wash it, then I'm gonna tone, then I'm gonna use the rose water also to make a paste-like texture for this moisture mask, put it all over my skin like a thin layer. I'm gonna wash it off and then tone again with the rose water. And then I'm gonna follow up with this godly concoction that Iyoba made that is so freaking amazing. So this is olive squalene, which is a really moisturizing form of olive oil, and it mimics, it's very similar to the natural sebum in our skin, which is exactly what we want in a facial oil. Then we have jojoba oil infused with everlasting herb to make sure your skin is everlasting, and lavender and clary sage. I actually do not know what everlasting herb does. I'm just assuming what it may do. I don't know. It just sounds like a very potent, powerful herb. I'm sorry, I do not know more about that herb. Yeah, so it's mostly listed here. It just says this is the purpose is to renew. It says fresh face, #no filter. I love that. It says wash face, dispense 3 drops of face elixir into the palm of clean hands and press oil gently onto your cheeks, forehead, and chin. So again, she's using like the dropper. I just love doing that. It's like so satisfying. And you use 3 drops into the palm of your hand. Okay, I never really follow instructions on products. I kind of do what I want, and I always kind of use a little bit more. Like, they say, oh, a pea size of mouth conditioner. I'm like, yeah, half the bottle. So I definitely put more than 3 drops. I actually never read that, and I didn't know that it only said 3 drops. I'm probably more like on the 10 drop side. So I'm like overusing the product, I'm realizing. I also kind of really like the oily look. I don't know about y'all, like when I was growing up, like, my mom would just like slather me in oils all the time. And I feel like I'm not clean unless I look shiny. So I'm kind of like overusing that for sure, but that's okay. And then sometimes, and this is really just like no real reason, rhyme or reason. I'm trying to find a logic of why I do this, but I don't have it yet. But sometimes I use the Rose Glow instead. It's just intuitive at this point. I kind of like to think like, oh, renew, our cells renew and regenerate more at night. Should I add this at night and then use this in the day because I want to glow during the day? I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of going back and forth. I don't see a huge significant difference, honestly, when I use them. They both are a wonderful base, and I can apply makeup over them, and I don't get like a hyper oily. I know oil can be intimidating for some people because it sounds like I already have oily skin, I don't want to use oil, but actually using oils can balance out the sebum production in your skin, especially these oils. The squalene and the jojoba both are mimicking sebum oil in our skin, so it actually helps to balance out the hyperproduction of oil, which is sebum. So yeah, I am like so in love with Iyoba's products. I actually use her from my hair to my toes, literally. She has amazing hairline, amazing products for bath and shower. And it's like full body and then face. All I need her to do is make me a toothpaste. She has the absolute best deodorant. Like, I have searched high and low and been very funky in this quest of trying to find a natural deodorant that actually works. And her deodorant literally works. Like, I don't know if you know this, but when you're pregnant, your pheromones are so strong, you can get so musty. And I used it throughout my whole pregnancy and I was not musty. And then the postpartum pheromones are even worse and I still was not musty. And my partner steals my deodorant now because it's like an all natural deodorant that they can use when they go to the gym, come back, not musty. That's how I know that deodorant has freaking God in it. I don't know. Something's in it and it's amazing. So all her products to me are just like, this is just like the epitome of like natural skincare luxury. Like, and also she's in Target now, which is so awesome. So that happened the beginning of this year, which is 2022. And yeah, I'm just so proud of my sis. I love her so much. So I can talk about her for a lot of hours, but I'm not gonna do that to you. Without further ado, let me show you how I use these products. Okay, so my face is clean and moisturized. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but that was my raw, I just woke up face in the first part of this video. And yeah, my face feels really good actually. Like I'm just like even like moving it around. Like the moisture mask is very, very moisturizing. The face elixir is like, I told you, it's God in that bottle. Like I really, really mean that. The Iyoba line, like I said, she has a few products in Target now. I believe she has like 2 or 3 different types of soaps, and I'm trying to think, I think some bath bombs, and it's something else. I can't remember, I'm sorry y'all, but go to target.com, look up Iyoba, Iyoba, and I'll put the link in the description so you can just go straight there. But definitely check out her products. She also has a website, and I'll put the link in the description as well so that you can go to her website and check out her products. She ships worldwide. And again, her products are amazing. And I want to thank Iyoba for sponsoring this video. I have a discount code called Sumis Touch, Sumis Touch. It's the same name as my YouTube channel, and I'll also put that in the description. So everything is going in the description, so do not worry. Remember to like, to subscribe, and turn on those notifications. I drop new videos regularly. I'm gonna try to do it every week, but I'm not gonna make any promises because I wanna make sure it's good content. So if I need a little bit longer, please do not hold it against me. I wanna make sure everything I'm giving you is of quality and it's just chef's kiss. So thank y'all for watching this. If you made it this far, I freaking love you. Until the next video, peace.